Hi, it's the Rawesome Vegan Gal here, and today I have another one of my healthy living topics. It's going to be in two parts. It's called oil pulling. This is part one, the benefits to oral hygiene. Some of you may have heard about oil pulling. It's become more popular, I think, lately. And the following week, I'm going to share my own experiences doing it and some different tips and things about it. And so what I want to do first, because oil pulling is usually done with coconut oil. Actually, it originated with sesame oil, usually in Indian folk remedies. That's something that they've used. But other people use other types of oils too. So first what I wanted to do, I thought it would be interesting if you don't know about this, there's a lot of benefits actually to coconut oil. Not just people that ingest it. I actually don't consume oil as a rule. I consume whole fat as opposed to ones that have been processed, meaning they're in their whole food form, like the coconut instead of the oil, the sesame seeds instead of the oil, flax seeds instead of oil, etc. So I use them more for other types of purposes. So I found some interesting information online that talks about 46 different benefits, or 45, whatever, I don't remember. So some for health and some for beauty. So some things you may not know about it, and I don't particularly have the information on how you go about using these particular things for different types of health or beauty things that you want to do with, so you might want to check online. And so I'm just going to run through those and then tell you more about the benefits of oil pulling. So things that it can be used for is dandruff remedy, lice treatment if you have that issue, acne, cold sore reliever, it fights Alzheimer's, I didn't know that, I don't know how that works, boosts metabolism, thyroid support, enriches the mother's milk, I guess, when she's nursing. Fades keratosis pilaris. I don't know exactly what that is. Some condition. I think a skin condition. Good for eczema, psoriasis, dermatitis, candida treatment. Good for weight loss. Kills the herpes virus. Yeast infection relief. Helps absorb minerals. Soothes burns. Bug bite relief. It's also antibacterial, if you didn't know that. It heals cuts and scrapes and kills foot and nail fungus. So it's got a lot of really interesting things that it can be helpful for. Again, there's no medical or scientific basis to this necessarily, although there may be research that have been done, so you might want to check into that. Other things it can be used for is a frizz tamer, that would be for your hair, conditioning hair mask, an anti-wrinkle eye cream, eye makeup remover, facial cleanser, lip balm, toothpaste, massage oil, natural deodorant, a do-it-yourself body butter, sunscreen, cuticle oil, soothes hangnails, bath oil, stops stretch marks for cellulite, varicose veins, for I'm trying to see what I wrote here. Some kind of a salve for a shaving salve or cream, skin moisturizer, bug repellent, shoe polish, interesting too, yeah, for something else. Softens the feet and also for smoothing cracked heels. So there you go. It's got a lot of different things that you could use it for, and again, you check out more details online. So now I want to tell you about some of the benefits of it and how, again, this has not been scientifically proven, although, like I said, some research has been done on it, so I can't promote it in a scientific way or say anything like that. I'm not a dentist or a doctor, so, I only bring to you the information that has been shown, and then, like I said, next week I will talk to you about my experiences and actually the benefits I've seen personally. So I've actually seen things that have changed in my oral hygiene. So again, I mentioned before, it's used in India. That's where it started as a traditional folk remedy many thousands of years ago. And just basically, and then again, next week I'll go more detail, is what you do is you're just swishing or moving the oil around in your mouth for about 15 to 20 minutes, 1 tablespoon. And also, traditionally, like I said, sesame oil was used, although I've tried many different oils, such as sesame, flax, chia, there was a few others. Also sunflower is another one they recommend. What they say is it's believed to, quote, pull out, that's why it's called pulling, oil pulling, harmful microorganisms or toxins from the blood through a possible saponification and emulsification process involving the fatty acids in the microorganisms and toxins membrane layer. Again, not scientifically proven. It's for also maintaining oral hygiene, so it's a natural, what's the benefit about it? It's natural, safe, affordable, holistic, and has no negative side effects, as far as I know, again, because you're not doing anything with it, you're just swishing your mouth and then spitting it out afterwards. It may contribute to improvement in oral health. Some benefits you may see are whiter teeth, healthier jaw and gums, reduced risk of tooth decay, bleeding gums, meaning lessening of that, dry throat, and cracked lips. Meaning it would get better, that's the point. Also may improve may improve overall systemic health, including improvements in conditions like headaches, migraines, diabetes, asthma, and acne. Again, not scientifically proven. It's used also as an adjunct, it can be used as an adjunct to conventional dental care and reduction of bacterial load in the oral cavity. Some studies have been done to show its effectiveness. So what they've showed is significant decrease in gingivitis, which is plaque bacteria, and the total colony count of microorganisms contained in the dental plaque of individuals with plaque-induced gingivitis. Also, a combination of daily brushing and oil pulling may be effective in reducing plaque-induced gingivitis. Sesame, sunflower, and coconut oils, those three particularly I mentioned, have an antibacterial role in suppressing disease-causing bacteria in the oral cavity. Also, coconut oil is said to have an anti-cariogenic or cariogenic, I think is what I meant, meaning caries are, cavities. So it's that. Anti-microbial, and also virucidal, which means it destroys viruses. So it destroys those properties. So interesting. It also destroying the bacterial load in the oral cavity has the potential of affecting conditions such as dental cavities, gum disease, and bad breath. So as far as bad breath goes, halitosis or bad breath, so it's caused by various bacteria found in areas of the oral cavity that remain static, meaning there's nothing happening, such as periodontal pockets, interproximal spaces between the gums and teeth, as well as the dorsal surface of the tongue. So removing these microbes using oil, pulling can reduce malodor in the oral cavity without adverse side effects. That's interesting. It can help with that as well. Only disadvantage could be the length of time required and possible gag reflux. I'll talk more about ways around that in the next video. Also, it says due to insufficient, this again, I got this online, I think it was like Wikipedia or something, but it was good information. So, due to insufficient evidence, oil pulling alone is not as effective as other methods in reducing cavities or preventing them, but I say it can't hurt to do it anyway. It's not going to harm you. And again, this in no way replaces your routine dental visits and traditional at-home oral care. Again, it's an adjunct. It's something that's meant to go along with it. You can't just stop brushing your teeth and going to the dentist. It just doesn't work that way. You need to continue with what you're doing normally. This is just an additional thing, and I just thought this is interesting information, so you have that idea of why it could have some benefits to your oral health, but again, it could also affect your health overall, especially if you do it long term. So again, I'm going to next week share more information, more in detail about my experiences and the different types of oils I've used, and just everything about how you go about the process of doing it. And that information is helpful if you want to try that yourself. If you're having some of your own issues with your teeth and you want to see if you can have improvements, and again, I have documented improvements, and again, I can't say for sure it's definitely from that, but there was no other thing I was doing elsewise in my normal dental routine at home that would show why these beneficial changes would happen. So I thank you for watching. It's the Rawesome Vegan Gal.